Hi YouTube, All-Star Week 2, we have 5 new MSPs. Before we jump into the video and have a full breakdown and have a look on the cards, if you can like and subscribe, it really helps me a lot. A lot of people who are watching my videos are actually not subscribed. I'm also live on Twitch 5 days a week, so if you want to see me playing NHL 23 live or you just have any content questions, make sure you stop by. Okay, let's jump into the video to see who are the new 5 MSPs. So, if we go to the All-Star objectives, we see then there is really nothing new. Same All-Star objectives, so if you already grinded them in week 1 and you have all the collectibles in your inbox, that's fine, because I think week 2 will probably where you should use them. And I will go and explain why. We also have new challenges, so if you go and play All-Star challenges, you only have to play 5 games, it's very easy, there is really nothing difficult in them. And you can get yourself extra All-Star collectibles, so these collectibles will potentially help you of getting an MSP, and then the ones from objectives will help you to upgrade your MSP. Okay, the first one is Martin Brodeur. He have Distributor, he also have Workhorse, he have Buzzin, and he have Fly the Zone. Quite good synergy combo to help your team. He also have Sponge, he have Butterfly Effect, and he have Adventure. Something new for a goalie, I never really seen it before, but I need to try before I can say my opinion. It does increase speed and acceleration. I'm not a fan of the zone ability in general because I don't think it really matters. As far as Martin Brodeur is not your favorite goalie, I would not suggest you make it. If you pull him in a pack, it's nice to try. What I like about the card is the 93 rebound control and 95 speed. I think it's very decent. Aggression, I'm concerned, and the aggression is too low. EA likes to give the goalies very low aggression this year, and with how glitchy the wraparounds are, I find that the goalies are sticking to the post and actually not moving. So I had this with the Gudlevskis where I was like, oh my god, this aggression is so low, so I have to grab the goalie, not only because he's Latvian, because the stats were looking very good. And then I end up, then he was stick to the post and really not moving to the next one, because the wraparound, like the guy is just skating in the back of the net, if you know what I mean. Other than that, the card is decent, and I cannot really say then on a paper it looks very good. So again, if he's your favorite goalie, go and make him. If you pull him in a pack, also give him a try. The goalies this year really don't matter, so I would not waste your collectibles on making him, because I think there are better players out there to make even in All-Star Week 1 and Week 2. Next one will be Kendall Coin Schofield. She have Distributor, she had Spark. I would probably activate Spark instead of Distributor. She had Light the Lamp, and she had Gladiator. I would probably activate Gladiator on her instead of Light the Lamp. She also had Elite Edges, Close Quarters, and Unstoppable Force as a superstar abilities. Really good combo. And I think giving a small player's Unstoppable Force is very valuable. Seeing Kendall Coin with her size and having Unstoppable Force, it makes the card very valuable. I think her X Factor also had wheels, so I would say the card is number 4, because we already have quite a lot of Kendall Coin's cards out there, and I think her X Factor is probably similar, if not even better than this card. I would really like to try her out, but I already have quite a lot of small players, and she is really tiny. As far as you can avoid the hits, I think the card would be really good, because even without synergies activated and any speed added, she already have 97 speed, 96 acceleration, the shooting stats are decent, the body checking is 91. I cannot imagine how she can have a body checking 91 with her size, but again, it's EA, and probably would be a fun card to try out, but I would also not suggest you guys use your collectibles and go and make it, because I think her X Factor probably is a little bit more valuable than her MSP. Okay, the next one will be Paul Coffey. Not a bad card at all, left-handed defenseman, have Dangle City, he had Magician, would probably activate Magician instead of Dangle City, had Gladiator, and have a Booming Shot. Probably would go with Gladiator to get the endurance a little bit up, also the body checking because he's a defenseman. Not a fan of superstar abilities and zone abilities, what they gave him. He's not a small defenseman, but I just think that we have better options out there. Heat Seeker, 1T, and Seeing Eye. Seeing Eye is good, 1T, not so efficient this year, and I don't really enjoy having Elite Edges on a defenseman. Just in general, the card is not bad, but I just think that there are better cards out there. I just think that this year, like, if your defensemen have a Truculence or Unstoppable Force, it's much more valuable, because you don't have any of these superstar zone abilities. In general, there is nothing really special about the card, so again, not a bad card at all, but I think there's better options out there. Okay, number 2 will be Tyler Sagan. Really not a fan of the superstar abilities and a zone ability, but without even them, if you activate Booming Shot and activate Gladiator, also have Thief, but I don't really think you need it. Also have Protector. You could probably use Protector, but I prefer Booming Shot instead. The guy have 93 speed, The shooting stats are like 99 slap shot power and wrist shot power, 93 for the slap shot accuracy and wrist shot accuracy. Had a 94 body checking, had a 99 face-off without any synergies being activated. And he's quite a big guy. If you don't have a Beagles card, I think this is very good option. He don't have a quick draws, but that 99 face-off without any synergies being activated is probably something good. And you can also use him in a wing because of his 93 speed. So, in my opinion, this is a really good card to try out. For example, last year when we had a style icon, Sagan was one of the best style icon choices. And this year, he may actually be the guy I will use my free collectibles to make him. If you guys made this card, let me know down in the comment sections below, because I really want to know how it feels. If this card plays exactly how his stats are, then I think this is probably one of the best MSPs we've seen in a really long time. Again, he don't have Unstoppable Force, so that's an issue in my opinion, but in general the cards look really good. And if you guys are looking for a centerman or your right hand needs some help, then Sagan is probably the choice. The best card in my opinion from between week 1 and week 2 is Shay Weber. He had buzzing and he had wingman. If you activate wingman, you can get his 92 overall card up to 92 speed, which is very important for a defenseman. He also had distributor and he had spark. I would probably go with activating spark just to get a little bit some help in the skating column and with the skating stats. He had truculence, already valuable card. Every single defenseman with a truculence is must have in my opinion. He had shutdown, which is being used if you don't have a truculence because it's also very valuable. For example, on Team of the Year Makar, I think this is the only superstar ability you really need to activate. He had Unstoppable Force if you don't like a truculence and you think it's too OP. And he had Thunderclap. Thunderclap with his shooting stats I think will be really fun to try out. This is the card I'm currently making already, and I will probably finish it before I will start my champ runs. And I will try to put him on the first line just to get the maximum out. I will also try to activate all the zone and superstar abilities just to see how good this card actually is. With his size, he reminds me of last year's Team of the Year Victor Hedman, because that card was really difficult to get any hits or being bumped off the puck. So probably I'm expecting something similar from Shay Weber. I like what EA did. I like all the superstar and zone abilities. I also like the synergy combo, and in general, let's give some credit whoever is making the card art. The card art is awesome. It's just nice to see Shay Weber actually getting a really decent card and with such a beautiful card art. Okay, as I already said, I will try and make Shay Weber. I am few collectibles short. I just need to go and snipe something from the auction house. What I want, like, I could potentially go and buy any players and that's fine. What I want, I just don't want to overpay for any cards. So I did activate all the superstar and zone abilities as I said. Also, I will have him in the same pair with Ulf Samuelsson, with the Truculence being activated. I just believe in this defense pair will be really effective. I have to move Makar and Gardner on the line 2. Yossi will go to the line 3 and I probably think that's where he will stay. I'm really not impressed with his card. Maybe when it will go up in an overall, it will be a little bit more efficient. But so far, I'm actually regretting making him. Don't really like. Even on the first line, he's not very efficient. I find that any other left defenseman in my team was more efficient than Roman Yossi, for example. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. The week 2 was much better than week 1 in my opinion. Let me know down in the comment section below. Are you making any of the team 2 players? What do you think about the event in general? And hope you enjoyed. See you on the ice.